All right, I have some leftovers and I'm gonna show you how to make steak and mushroom, firecracker steak and mushroom. I'm putting these Enoki mushrooms in the pan. Just do a little bit of avocado oil, some black pepper, and some salt. Right there. And let's mix this. We'll toss it real quick. Mushrooms cook pretty fast. And we want like that brown char on it. And I'm gonna show you what I do with leftover steak. Because I'm just gonna, actually I'll just show you. I'll surprise you guys. So this is just Enoki mushrooms with avocado, oil, salt, and pepper. I'm gonna leave the heat on very high because we want that browning color. And then you guys are gonna join me over here while I prep the steak. So let me flip this over. Hey guys. And now we are prepping steak. I actually had to pull out the ring light today because it's really dark. It's 6:30 right now, so the light has really changed and we need a little bit more light. And so I'll show you what I'm doing with the steak. So I have this leftover steak, New York steak, and you know how I've been like stuffing everything with salmon? I figured that we could try doing steak instead with mushrooms. Does that sound good? Steak and mushroom wrapped in a rice paper. So the steak is New York steak. I'm gonna trim some of this fat because I don't want all that chewy fat in there. I know it tastes delicious. The smoke maybe? Maybe the smoke. Mushrooms will be done. And remind me to check on the mushrooms, guys. All right, so the steak is like medium well, and I'm just gonna slice it really thin. We had this for dinner, I think like last night. And I just have like a little bit left over. So I figured I'd put it like in our spring roll. And I've been I'm over salmon. Like I like salmon, but I'm kind of over salmon. You guys feel me? I know it tastes good. The firecracker salmon was delicious, but I'm kind of over it right now. So let's try doing a salmon. Don't forget, I think we have another 2 minutes. Okay, so everyone's asking about the rice paper that I use. It's 3 Lady. If you can't read Vietnamese, just look for the 3 ladies in the front. You can't go wrong. It's even the rice brand that I use. It's sturdy. It doesn't fall apart. Like I've seen cheaper rice papers and I don't like it, so I use 3 Lady. And we're gonna soak it in cold water, just like that. Pretty quick. Hold on. The mushrooms are almost done. Oh, it looks good. The mushrooms look good. So I have our steak. Can you guys see it? See it now? We have the steak. I think I'm just gonna do, you know how we've been folding it like an envelope? Maybe I'll just do that. There we go. I have some jalapeno. I'm gonna put that jalapeno on the bottom actually. Let's do 2 jalapenos. And then our mushrooms. Oh, and green onion. My bad. Green onion. Guys, don't buy me badges, please. Thank you for buying me badges, but you don't have to buy me badges. But I appreciate it, but don't buy me badges. I have to turn it on. Instagram wants me to turn it on. So I have to turn it on. I have to play by the rules, but I really do feel bad accepting your money. So anything you guys send me, I'll just send it to Vietnam because of what's happening. You know, I've been sending like money to that Buddhist monk in Vietnam. So to buy food and supplies for, here's the mushrooms. for everyone who's sick with COVID and all quarantined. They actually can't go out and get food. So he actually delivers food. So our last shipment was huge, the money. So he was able to buy a ton of food. Okay, so this might be really, really hot. And look at these mushrooms. Hold on. Doesn't that look good? So, yeah, I have to turn the badges on, but I do feel bad accepting your money. So I always just donate it. And that's a good cause. So don't worry. Whatever, do or don't. Anyways, let's wrap it. I want you guys to see how I wrap it because a lot of people are having trouble. So I fold. You see how like I dunked the rice paper really fast and it softened pretty quickly. Oh my gosh, I already know this is gonna taste good. And it doesn't matter if it's pretty or not, guys. It does not. Because once you cook it and it's all crispy, that's all that matters. So try to get it all just tucked in. So we have 2 pieces of jalapeno, 2 slices of steak, green onion, and some mushrooms. If you guys missed it, let's do another one. So, rice paper. Oh, don't worry, I have a sauce. I have a great sauce. So we'll do one more and then I'll show you the sauce or how I made the sauce. Here's our rice paper. You're such an inspiration. That's sweet. You guys are so nice to me. All right, 2 jalapenos and 2 slices of steak. Let's get some big slices. Let's get some big slices. This is gonna be good. Who doesn't like steak and mushroom? Some green onion. And these mushrooms are hot. Grab some. These are just enoki, and you can use any mushroom. And I've never tried this before. This is just, I have leftovers. So once we try it, we'll try it together and see if it's good. I'm pretty sure it'll be good though. Who does like steak and mushroom? Okay. All right. So we'll give it like 5 more seconds for the rice paper to soften up. Hello from Montreal. I have a question actually from Montreal, Canada, right? I'm trying to do, I went to the Sugar Shacks like a few years ago and I'm trying to do this video with maple, like how you make the maple candy and you just pour the maple syrup on the frozen ice. And I remember doing that when I was in the Sugar Shacks and it froze right up. And then you just kind of like wrap it like in a lollipop and that was it. I tried to do a video today and of course, it just went right through the ice. And I'm just thinking that like in the Sugar Shacks, it was freezing and it just froze like right when it touched the air or something and the ice combined because when I did it at home, it didn't freeze. So anyways, here's another one. Let me heat this pan up again and add a little bit of oil. So I have this avocado oil that I use. I get at Sam's Club. Just avocado oil as a high smoke point so it doesn't burn. So put 1 tablespoon in there and let that heat up. And we'll fry these up in a second. Sending many thanks from Toronto. That's so smart to do with it. I'm gonna leave the rest because I actually want to film it separately for another video. So whatever I have left over here, I do want to film like a TikTok with it. So just in case it tastes good. If it doesn't taste good, then I'm not going to film it. So you guys are going to be the judge. All right, we're going to heat up this oil and the sauce. Oh, it is 6:40 right now in California. And I've been running around. It's like the girls are in school. It's back to school night. So I had to log in. It's just been quite a day. Anyways, do you guys remember the sauce I made in the last reel? It was with the salmon, and avocado and jalapeno. So it's sesame oil, soy sauce, rice vinegar, brown sugar, cilantro, and sesame seeds. So this is the sauce here. I have a little bit left over, and since we're doing steak and mushroom, I thought, now don't come at me. What if we put a little bit of A1 sauce in this? It's like an East meets West kind of deal, because we're eating steak. Just a little bit for that tang. So I'm gonna mix in some A1 sauce, and maybe it will be good and maybe it won't. Let's see. Mix that up. Okay, our oil is probably hot now. Let's go fry this up and see what happens. You kind of gotta be gentle with these ones because this one, I don't think I wrapped tightly enough, but let's see. Heinz is much better. I'll give it a go. All right, it's just me tonight. So, good quality camera work right here. All right, where's my oil? So, Charlie's happy. Oh, Charlie, do you smell the steak or something? How would I rate this? Always one pan? It's not so bad. Like, I really enjoy it so far. You guys been noticing I've been using more than the Hexclad because I've been just trying to test it out because everyone wants a review. So not that I'm hating on the Hexclad. Here's some leftover mushrooms. But I want to test it out like fully on a whole bunch of different recipes to see how well it works before I recommend it to you guys, because a lot of you guys are asking. But so far, so good with the always one pan. But yes, where is my? So you got to be really gentle here. And you know what? We could have just eaten it just like this. You didn't have to fry it. But this is, the heat is about medium high. Just join what's inside. Can anybody holler? Okay, so you can see there's jalapeno, there's this leftover steak, green onion, and then Enoki mushrooms. And if you don't have Enoki mushrooms, just use regular mushrooms. That's fine too. And honestly, I think it's just like a blank canvas. Whatever you got. Like, we've been doing salmon so much that I wanted to change it up. So you know that the bottom part is thicker because it has all the folds, so I cooked it a little bit longer for it to be, you know, a little bit crispy. But it's also chewy on the inside because you have crispy and chewy. And then in this top layer down here, I cook it for a little bit less time. Can you bake it? I haven't tried, but from what I know with rice paper, it will dry out and get, you know, like hard again, but not crispy. So I don't know about baking or air frying. I haven't tested that out, but we'll see. Maybe I'll try it next time. The salmon one was so good, and I'm only making a couple because, you know, I want to save the others to make a video, and let's just see if this is even good. The best combination. Oh yeah, I mean, I think you could brush it with some oil and then bake it or air fry it. I don't see a problem in it, but you could try. I haven't tried it yet. And then again, you could eat it just like this. Just like this. Oops, sorry. I mean, without frying it. Let's see. Oh, that looks good. Remember, the top layer is a little bit thinner, so you don't want to cook it that long. See? This one looks a little bit more done than this one. Maybe this one needs a little bit longer. So we'll leave it for like another 30 seconds. So this one is done. Let's cool this off. We'll have one that's cooling off because you guys want me to take a bite and taste it, right? So that was pretty easy. I love these easy recipes that I'm doing for you guys. And honestly, it's just me testing things out and seeing what I like, and it's just what we're eating at home. Let's see. Oh yeah, that one looks good. Turn this heat off and take it off. Oh, don't want to puncture it with my fork. What do you guys think? Oh, my phone's probably like getting so hot right now. Hey, buddy. Look, buddy smells the food. All right, so if you guys are tuning in, here's the mushrooms that I was cooking and the leftover steak. This is the sauce that I made yesterday, the other day in the video, and I put A1 sauce in, and that is jalapeno, green onion, steak, and mushrooms. All right, what brand of rice vinegar do I use? Let me check. I mean, you can't go wrong with, hold on. You can't go wrong with Lee Kum Kee, which is a brand that I use a lot with my Asian sauces. There's also Kikomo that is like everywhere too. So Lee Kum Kee and Kikomo. I hope I'm saying that right. Kikomo. But let me see what I have in my pantry. What did I say? Kikomo. Here, you can screenshot it. Kikomo. Oh, and the other day, everyone was asking about the sweet and sour sauce I had for the firecracker shrimp. I got this chili sauce. What's it called? Dragonfly. I got this at the Asian market, but Trader Joe's has a sweet chili sauce that tastes just like it. If you guys are still intimidated by going to the Asian market or grocery store, but I don't know why you should be, because I've been going there and showing you guys around, and it's not that intimidating, right? All right, I do want to take a bite into this, but it's really hot. So if we could hang out for another 2 minutes. And you guys could ask me a couple questions while we do. Let me wash my hands now. Oh, this is a good subject. Let's talk cookbooks. I am so in love with the salmon rice thing you made. I hope you will turn out as good as yours. Oh, it will be. Okay, so the most common question I get with these spring roll wrappers is if you could meal prep and make it like in advance. Unfortunately, with rice paper, it just dries out, you know, so you have to eat it fresh. Oh, and my dog is hungry, but I just fed him. Where do I buy the rice paper? So I don't know if you could find the Three Lady brand at like a regular grocery store, but rice paper is so common now in the international section of your grocery store. If it's like cheaper or super thin and it falls apart, just double up on the wrapper, you know? But this, I've never had issues with. It's the same brand that I used to buy. I use the same brand for my rice too. I love your top. Oh, thank you. All right, do you guys think it's time to try it? Do you think it's cool enough? It's still hot. Definitely want to try this. I already sent my hubby to buy rice paper at the local Asian store. Okay, good. Try the salmon, try the shrimp, and if we like the steak one, which I don't see why we wouldn't, try the steak. I think I owe you guys a vegetarian one too, because we've done all meat and fish, and so maybe a tofu one. How do I store the leftover rice paper? So you see how it's, you know, cut open like this? Just put it in a Ziploc. And I've used this Ziploc like 15 times. Like every time I have a new rice paper and an old one, I just use the same Ziploc. Like there's no point in throwing it away. It's just a Ziploc. So I try to conserve as much as I can. So this is, I don't know, this Ziploc is probably like 6 months old. I use it so often. And you guys should too. Spare some of that plastic. Okay. I think we're ready. Oh, that one's hot. Let me move this one, it's not cool. That one was cooking longer. So come a little closer, guys. Don't be shy. Come a little closer and we're gonna eat together. Someone DM'd me and said, like, please, please do not stop eating at the end of your videos. She finds it so satisfying. Some people don't like it. Some people don't like the sound of chewing or whatever, but there is like a whole culture around it. It's called mukbangs. People are obsessed or not about people eating online. I'm actually one of the people who actually enjoy watching people eat because I like to live vicariously. So like in the middle of the night, I'll watch this girl named Sass ASMR, and she eats all like this Asian food that I'm like so like, she'll eat like raw papaya with like spicy crab and like spicy noodles. Like she eats like everything. She'll go to McDonald's in Asia and eat like fried chicken, and I'm just like drooling in the middle of the night. So there is a culture about it. And if you guys don't like people eating, then don't watch this next part. But this is like this is a request. People ask me to take a bite, okay? See, same here, people watching, and I'm stalling, guys, because it's hot. I'm just talking gibberish because this is hot. Please repeat the sauce recipe. Will do. Will do, friend. It is sesame oil, soy sauce, rice vinegar, brown sugar, cilantro, sesame seeds, and then we put a little bit of A1 sauce in this one. I'm making your firecracker salmon. Yes, I love it. See, thank you. All right. Are you guys ready? I think we stalled long enough. Ah, it's warm. It's warm. Go ahead, take a bite. Look at all the hearts and everyone's like, take a bite. Would love to make a meal prep series. Okay. This is going to be interesting because I never tried this combo and I've never put A1 sauce in an Asian dipping sauce. So here we go. Hold on. All right. I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion. So we've made firecracker salmon with avocado and jalapeno. We made the firecracker shrimp with the sweet and sour sauce. And now we made steak with Enoki mushrooms. This is my favorite. What? Guys, what? This is my favorite. What? Steak and mushroom, what? Like, mind blown. Let's take another bite. Guys, that was so good. Mmm. Mmm. Guys, please try this recipe and tag me. The sauce, how's the sauce? The tang is perfect with the steak. Wow. Okay. Guys, please try this recipe. Wow. I mean, we did that on the fly with leftovers for dinner. What do you guys think? Are you guys gonna do this? Just show me hearts, because I probably couldn't see them. Show me hearts. Is anyone gonna try this recipe? Oh my gosh. Hi, honey.
Hi.
Yeah. Who do you want me to block? Can you say his name? It is New York State. My 4-year-old is watching and wants me to make it. I just sauteed the mushrooms on really high heat. Can I have some water? Oh, I just ate a whole bunch of food. I just sauteed the mushrooms on really, really high heat in avocado oil and salt and pepper. And that's when you'll get like this brown color when you saute it on high heat. And you have to do it with avocado oil because avocado oil has a high smoke point and it won't turn rancid.
Stay hydrated.
It's hot today. Block who? Block who? Is it this juice person? There. I blocked that juice person. I don't know if that was the person. Block Big Losh. I don't see him. Okay, if I see him, I'll block him. If I see him, I'll block him. All right, guys. That was fun. I hope you guys do try that recipe. Say hi to everyone. Okay.
Hi.
She's so cute. Wait, Shay. All right. So thanks for watching. I really like this recipe. I want you guys to try it. He was saying nasty things. Don't worry. I don't see him. He might be gone or he's hiding because if he pops up, I'll block him. But the live is over anyways. Next week we'll try, DM me if you guys have any other recipes or any ideas I can stuff with these spring rolls besides steak and mushroom, like what you guys want to try. All right. Oh, she can't eat it because there's jalapeno in it, so she's only eating the steak. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. That was so much fun, some like random impromptu live. I always enjoy our conversations. Yes. You should write the recipe down. Let me get off the live and I will film just like a few steps so you guys could have it on a reel or TikTok. Does that sound good? So I'll film it again, just so you guys have it. Or actually, no, I will post this on IGTV. So you guys will see it. Just watch IGTV. All right, thank you, bye. Have a good night.